Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. I'm Charlotte. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a lovely day. I do lots of makeup content on this channel, so if you love hauls, reviews, swatches and unboxings, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and also switch on that notification bell so you're updated on every time I upload. So I was about to start getting ready to film, and I thought, oh, I might as well film like a little get ready with me and like how I do my makeup before I start filming. So this is like kind of what I've been going to more recently. Some days I do go for more full coverage, other days, like when I go to work, I don't put any, like I just put concealer and bronzer on. But I just thought I'd run through what I use and like my favourite face brushes. So let's get into it. So I have oily combo skin, and there are some more primers I like the Laura Mercier one, but I also quite enjoy this matte blur stick from Beauty Bay, so I'm just going to use that today, as this is quite a bit cheaper than the Laura Mercier one. So I literally just put this over my face. So I definitely feel like that primer makes a difference in mattifying my skin. I kind of bought it on a whim, but I do quite enjoy it. And when I went on a holiday and I was just wearing like concealer and primer, this is like the primer I'd use. And it doesn't feel heavy or any oily or anything on my skin. So I have really dark under eyes. I don't get enough sleep, so I'm just going to use a little bit of a colour corrector. So this is the Banana Brightening one from Sleek. It's probably a little bit too dark, but I do cover it later. So yeah, I've done all that with my fingers. I just feel like it kind of helps it blend in more. It like warms up the product, because yes, I have oily skin, and sometimes using your hands you can transfer oils, but these products are made to work at skin temperature, so it is good to, like, even if it's just a brush or sponge, really work it and work up that work up that product to the temperature, because it's not meant to be used at room temperature. It's meant to be to the same heat as your skin, if that makes sense. I learned that from a Rebecca Capel skin masterclass. She said people don't always think, oh, this needs to be skin temperature. Obviously, that's why when foundations, like say you've wore a foundation for a few hours and then you think it looks better now than when you first applied it, it's because it actually warmed up to your skin. It's at the right temperature where it should be. Pretty sure. But for like every day, I go quite natural. Like I said, if I'm at work, I won't even put like a skin tint or foundation on. So this is the XX Revolution Skin Booster. So this can be worn alone or under foundation if you want like an extra glow. I personally I wear it alone, and then I just put concealer on areas where I want more. Let's put a few pumps on this on my hand. I do use lighter shade, no surprise there. And then my favourite foundation brush, this is Peaches and Cream PC19. I use this if it's like full coverage foundation, light foundation, just blending in bits of concealer. This is honestly my favourite like base brush. Just start applying that. So that's that product all blending into my skin. I take a while to blend things in, so I just want to make sure it's properly in there and pushed into my skin. But as you can see, it's not very full coverage. It's just added that like little, well, it's a skin boost. It has added that boost of like hydration, glowiness, a little bit of tint. But I really enjoy this product, and I really enjoy how my skin looks and feels. It is, for like a Makeup Revolution brand, XX is kind of up there. I feel like this was like £15. So before I do concealer, I actually cream bronze. This is liquid bronzer. This is the Made by Mitchell Blush Bronze in the shade Hello There. Even when I'm doing natural makeup, I always use like a cream bronzer, liquid bronzer. So I just kind of put it around the edges of my face like that, and then I use a PC21, another Peaches and Cream brush, just to like tap and blend that out. So now that's all blended and applied, I'm going to pop some concealer on. So this is the only concealer I ever actually use. It is on the expensive side. You do get a lot of product though. This is the Born This Way by Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I have two shades. I have like my skin tone and then a little bit of a brighter one. So I'll start off with this one, and this is the shade Swan. And I don't go too mad, I just kind of So like pop it in the same places I would pop the colour corrector, and then like the centre of my face, just like that. And then I use a PC28 to start blending that out. So when it comes to blending out my under eye concealer, I grab this is random like Primark brush Dumbo Disney collection, and I just kind of press that in. And then I swap back to my PC28 and just blend around the edges. And just for a little bit of brightness, I use the shade Cloud. Just a tiniest bit right in the inner corners. And then again with the same little brush, I just pack that in. And then I grab a sponge. I usually use the Cash Beauty sponge, but I don't know where I've put that. So this is like the Makeup Revolution Friend sponge. And I just go over and press and make sure all the product is into my skin. That's kind of like it for like the liquid cream products. So now we need to set it down. So I have two powders. I use a pressed and loose one. I start off with the pressed one just to like seal everything down, because I feel like if I go put a loose one straight on a more tacky base, it kind of clings weird. I don't know if that's just me. So this is the Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Powder. So this has a little bit of coverage to it, and this is Revolution, a Real Technique setting brush. I go with a H&B Holly Boom Cosmetics loose powder, and oh, if I don't drop it, a PC27, and just go over the rest of my face. And then for bronzer on like an everyday natural, I tend to use these ones. You can see they've been very well loved and very like beaten. And these are the Bronzer Reloaded by Revolution. So I've got the shade Holiday Romance and Take a Vacation. So I tend to like go in with a bigger brush, put the lighter shade all over my face, and then go in with a slightly smaller one and angle it. So for the bigger brush, I use this PC05. And this is a Beauty Bay Bake Off brush, and I'm going to take the deeper shade Take a Vacation and kind of just angle that more towards the back of my cheeks. And then for blush, I'm going to take the Beauty Bay Peachy Blush. This is such a lovely blush, such an easy day colour, and it's so affordable. So if you're on a makeup budget, these are so good. So also, I love a peach blush. So I'm going to use my favourite brush, which is the JH06. Morphe JH06. And then apply that quite high, like along my cheekbones. So I love that blush. As you can see, it's just added like the right amount of colour. Like, I know it's just like a plain peach blush, but it's one of my favourite blushes, and it's something that I will purchase whenever I run out of it. And it's just, don't get me wrong, the packaging is a bit pants, but I love it. So I actually only tested this out the other day, but I love it. This is the Disney Tinkerbell collection with like Colourpop, and this is the Super Shock Cheek Highlight in the shade Happy Thoughts, and I loved it the other day. I tried it out, so I'm gonna use it again. So this is a Morphe highlighter brush, doesn't have a number on it. Pick that up. So as you can see, when I apply highlighter, I do kind of like drag it into my eyebrow as well, just so it hits my brow bone. I'm not, well, I might be putting eyeshadow on today, but not right now, so I just wanted something extra there. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the Unicorn Cosmetics Bare Brows. I love this stuff. I love like that kind of fluffy brow trend. I'm trying to get better at it. I just feel like they look so much better on me when they are kind of like that. So I kind of pick it up with my spoolie and then like push it into my hand and make sure I cover the brush and go into my eyebrows. There we go. You can see the difference it makes by just putting this in this eyebrow compared to this one. Like, it lifts this side of my face so much more. That's why I love this like product, like this style of eyebrow. So now they're all stuck down and they're not going anywhere, I'm going to use a little bit of a brow pencil. So this is the Refi Beauty brow pencil, and I'm just going to use, it's the shade 2. I'm just going to fill that in a little bit. I don't really want a lot, but just a smidge. There we go, I think that'll do. Eyebrows are the things I hate the most about makeup. I can't ever get them right. I really want to go get them sorted because I haven't had them done since I was 16 and I'm 21 now, so it's been a little bit of a time, but I do like that fluffier trend. So I'm going to curl my lashes. These are just, I can't even remember what lash brand these are from because they're so old. Had these for years. And then I use the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I'm still not completely sold on this mascara, but I can't find any that I actually really like. So please leave your recommendations down below. And then for my lips, I love a lip oil. This is the Colourpop Luxe Lip Oil in the shade Hot Spark. And just for like every day, this is what I just whack on. And here we go. Here is my easy everyday natural makeup. I'm using all my favourite base products. So this is what my skin looks like using all those products and everything. A few hours later, I do have oily combo skin. So it's been like 3 hours since I filmed that earlier. Please excuse the state of my lips. I have just filmed a lip swatching video. So they're a bit battered now. Yeah, I love how my skin looks when I use all of these products. Let me know down below, what is your favourite like base products for easy everyday, or do you like go full glam every day? I personally really love how this looks on my skin. This is the type of makeup I'd go out, like if I'm going out for like a date during the day, maybe I'd throw a different lip on and a little bit of eyeshadow, but I really love how this looks on my skin and how healthy it looks. But yeah, what's your favourite everyday products? What else should I try out? Because I might fall in love with the same things you fall in love with. Don't forget to check out my Instagram, which is Lottie_loves with 2 S's at the end. I post makeup and other bits on there. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and switch on that notification bell so you're updated with every time I upload. I hope you'll have a lovely, lovely day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!